Every night at exactly 9:30 p.m., Maria Thompson pushed her cleaning cart through the glass doors of a towering office building in downtown Chicago. She was 38 years old, 5 feet 4, with tired brown eyes and dark hair always tied back in a low ponytail. Her uniform smelled faintly of lemon cleaner, and her sneakers were worn thin at the soles. To most people, Maria was invisible, just another cleaner who emptied trash cans and wiped desks long after everyone else had gone home. But to Maria, this job meant survival. It meant rent paid on her small apartment. It meant groceries. It meant keeping her 12-year-old son Ethan safe and in school. She worked quietly, methodically. Desk by desk. Floor by floor. And she avoided one thing at all costs, looking at the nameplates. Because names had a way of bringing memories back, memories she had spent years trying to bury. Maria hadn't always been a cleaner. 15 years ago, she was a bright, ambitious young woman with dreams bigger than the city skyline. She had been a top student at Northwestern University, majoring in finance. Professors praised her. Recruiters noticed her. She was the kind of student people expected great things from. But life doesn't always care about expectations. During her senior year, Maria's mother fell gravely ill. Medical bills piled up. Maria started working nights at a diner. Then her father passed away suddenly. Grief and exhaustion consumed her. One missed exam turned into 2. One bad decision turned into many. And then came the moment that changed everything. One rainy Thursday night, Maria's cleaning route took her to the executive floor, a place she rarely worked. The offices there were larger, quieter, almost intimidating. Thick carpet. Dark wood desks. City lights glowing through massive windows. As she pushed her cart down the hallway, one office stopped her cold. Her hand froze on the door handle. On the desk, illuminated by a soft desk lamp, sat a silver nameplate. Maria Thompson, CFA, Senior Financial Analyst. Her heart slammed into her chest. She stepped inside slowly, as if the room might vanish if she moved too fast. Her breath felt shallow. Her hands trembled. That name wasn't a coincidence. It was her name. She stared at the desk, polished, organized, powerful. Framed photos lined the shelves. A family portrait. A graduation picture from Northwestern. Maria recognized the face immediately. It was hers, but not quite. The woman in the photo wore a confident smile, her hair styled professionally, eyes full of certainty. The woman Maria used to be, or the woman she was supposed to become. Tears welled in her eyes. This office belonged to another Maria Thompson, the life she had almost lived. Maria sank into the leather chair, ignoring the rules. Her knees felt weak. Memories flooded her mind, long nights studying, dreams of success, promises she made to herself. She remembered the day everything fell apart. After her mother's death, drowning in debt and desperation, Maria had altered a financial aid document. Just one number. She told herself it was temporary. She told herself she'd fix it. But the truth always finds a way out. She was caught. The scholarship was revoked. Her record was stained. The job offers disappeared overnight. Ashamed and broken, Maria dropped out. She disappeared from the world she once belonged to. And now, 15 years later, she was cleaning the office of the woman who lived the dream she lost. A soft sound snapped her back to reality. Footsteps. Maria stood up quickly, panic rising. She grabbed her cart, ready to leave, when the office lights flicked on. A woman stood in the doorway. She was in her early 40s, dressed in a tailored navy blazer, heels clicking softly on the floor. She looked surprised, then curious. "Hi," the woman said gently. "I'm sorry, I didn't expect anyone here this late." Maria swallowed. I'm the cleaner. I was just finishing up. The woman nodded, then glanced at the nameplate, and then at Maria's face. Her eyes widened slightly. Wait, she said slowly. What's your name? Maria hesitated. Lying felt easier. But something in the woman's expression stopped her. Maria, she whispered. Maria Thompson. The woman's breath caught. No way, she said quietly. That's my name too. Silence filled the room. Then the other Maria spoke again. You went to Northwestern, didn't you? Maria felt the air leave her lungs. How do you know that? She asked. The woman pointed to the graduation photo. That was me, but you look exactly like the girl who was supposed to sit next to me at orientation. Same name. Same major. They told us about you. Maria's knees nearly buckled. They said you were brilliant, the woman continued softly. Then one day, you were just gone. Maria's walls crumbled. She told her everything. The illness. The debt. The mistake. The shame. The years of struggle. The nights cleaning offices while raising a son alone. Tears streamed down her face as she finished. I know I don't deserve anything, Maria said. I wanted you to know. The executive Maria was silent for a long moment. Then she did something unexpected. She reached out and took Maria's hand. You made a mistake, she said firmly. You didn't stop being intelligent. You didn't stop being worthy. She paused, then added, and people deserve second chances. The next morning, Maria received a phone call. Then another. And another. With the executive Maria's help, she was connected to a re-entry professional program, one designed specifically for people whose lives had been derailed by past mistakes. It wasn't instant. It wasn't easy. But 6 months later, Maria traded her cleaning uniform for business casual clothes. 2 years later, she earned her certification. 5 years later, she sat at her own desk, not in the executive suite, but close enough to see the city lights she once dreamed of. On her desk sat a small photo. A picture of her and Ethan, smiling. And beside it, a note she wrote to herself. Your past does not define your future, unless you let it. If this story touched your heart, like this video and subscribe for more emotional, inspiring stories.